Hi everyone, welcome to our yoga for weight loss. As you may know, weight loss is not all about burning calories, but it's a lot about helping your body to digest, to release toxin. So all that being said, we're going to start laying on our mat. Let's start right away on your back. You're going to lay flat, knees bent. You can keep your knees open. And we're going to put one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. We're going to start by working nice belly breath. Belly breath are great to reduce stress because stress blocks weight loss. So let's relax your shoulders. Let's just take a minute to get into your breath. Start noticing the quality of your breath, especially the movement on your belly. So maybe we can try to accentuate a little bit this nice movement with the belly. As we inhale, we make a big balloon. And as we exhale, we bring it back in, belly to spine. Let's keep a long neck. Maybe you can tuck your chin a little bit. Shoulders are relaxed. Inhale, big balloon. Exhale, belly to spine. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe at the end of the exhale, you can try to bring your lower back a little bit closer to the ground, a little bit more connected. No forcing it. Let's take one more. Good. Let's bring your arms to the side of your body, palm facing down, long spine. We're going to start to work on our core. So on the inhale, take a big inhale. On the exhale, we're going to roll and tuck the hips so we can bring the back flat to the ground. As we do that, we're going to start bringing the knees to the chest. That's an exhale. And inhale, we come back. So exhale, tuck, engage your belly. Inhale, come back. Exhale, roll the hips, belly to spine. Relax your shoulders. And let's 2, 3, 4 more with your own breath, at your own rhythm. Two more. Nice and relax, especially on the shoulders. Good. So let's bring back the knee to chest. This time we're going to glue our knees together. You can give yourself a nice hug if you feel like it. I'm going to do just a little circle with the knees. You can put your hands on your knees. If you want a little bit more core work, you just do the same with your hands flat on the floor, and you synchronize the exhale when the knees are coming towards you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's really nice. Creates a nice massage to your internal organs. Let's do one more on this side. You're just going to switch side. Inhale. Exhale, knees towards you. Inhale. Exhale. Just notice the quality of your breath. What is your body telling you to do? Always listen to your body. Let's do one more. Big hug. And we let it go. Let's keep going with our nice core work. So I'm going to create a dead bug. Again, we start the movement with a roll of the hips, flat back, and then you're going to lift and create a 90-degree with both legs. Knees open, and then arms up towards the ceiling. Nice and relaxed. Most importantly is flat back. We're going to inhale, elongate the left leg and the right arm. And exhale as we come back. And we alternate. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, come back, flat back. You can do a couple of those. Your own rhythm. Follow your breath. And make sure your back stays flat and connected to the ground. Nice and slow. Let's do two more. My arms are really relaxed. And I really focus on my core. Focus on the flat back, especially when I elongate and I extend. This is when the body wants to arch. One more. And nice hug, nice. You can swing from side to side if it feels good to massage your back slightly. And I'm going to roll to the side only to meet you in a tabletop. So as you create your table, knees with a hip distance apart, I make sure to really open my fingers, so I apply pressure on my fingertip, not only on my wrist. Same thing to protect my knees. I apply a good amount of pressure on the top of my feet. The idea in this position is not to collapse. It's kind of think about hovering the floor. So always belly the spine. Yeah? We can do a couple of cat and cow just to warm up the spine. So nice and easy. We start the movement with the hips. So hips goes up, belly down, chest up, chin up, inhale. Exhale, engage your belly, tuck your hips under. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Work with your breath. Last one. Exhale. And let's go back to a neutral spine. Think about long spine. So kind of pull on the crown of your head. Right? And we're just going to hover the floor slightly and hold it. So we're going to apply pressure on the top of the feet, hover the floor with the knees. So the knees goes up slightly. Make sure you don't let your hips up going up, so you really bring your belly to spine. You fire up those abs, this nice core that we have, so important for digestion. So I keep my gaze down, pressure, and I keep breathing, of course. Let's do one more inhale. And on the exhale, we let it go, knees down. If you need to roll those wrists in between, please do so. We're going to go for one more round of that, okay? Always add any kind of movement your body is telling you. Here we go. I take a big inhale. On the exhale, I hover the floor, knees up, belly to spine, long spine. A little bit of pressure on the fingertips. Let's do one more breath. On an exhale, we bring the knees down and wiggle your wrist around. So let's go for our first twist of the day. We're going to go to a low lunge. This time we're going to raise back up. Why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure I keep my hips forward, belly engaged, and I keep like a straight spine. Don't go and arch right away. It's not great for the lower back. So once I have my nice straight spine, then I can kind of go lower my hips. Right? See, I bring my both hands on the knee for now. I open my chest and we're going to go right away for the twist. So I'm going to bring my left hand, the inside of my foot. I'm just going to twist with my right arm up. Twists are great because this is a great position to play with your belly breath. So I kind of like inhale and accentuate my belly. And exhale, I tuck it in. Twists are really good in yoga. They're good because it's kind of a detox. It stimulates the liver. Big belly. Oh. Belly in. Let's do one more. Big belly. And belly in. Then bring my hand down. There you go. And I'm going to switch side right away. So hips up. Switch foot. And again, rising up. I'm not on a tight wire, so I keep hip distance apart between my front foot and my back foot. Tuck your hips. Engage, and you can lower down. Put your hands on your knee if you feel like it, right? Take a nice breath here. Open your shoulder, relax your shoulders. On the next exhale, we're going to bring the right hand down inside and then open the left arm up for a nice twist. Let's stay here for about 4 breaths and let's focus on your belly breath like we did at the beginning of class. Let's do 2 more. Shoulders away from the ears. I'm going to bring my arm down. Excellent. Feet back. And go for a nice child's pose. Open your knees. Toe together. Extend your arms long forward to the floor. I like to play here. I always like to play do whatever movement your body wants you to do. See, I feel like I need to move my hips a little bit from side to side. You don't have to. You can try playing also with your fingertips. So you inhale, you go on your fingertips. And you exhale, you bring your palms down. Those are just options. One more breath. Let's meet in a downward facing dog. So, fingers open, I'm going to tuck my toes, and I'm going to bring my hips, this time up, 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 up. There we go. So, I'm going to play here, pedal your feet if you need to. You can definitely swing your hips side to side. Again, head movement, whatever movement feels good for you today. Because every day is different, obviously. There you go. We're going to go for our nice plank sequence. So I'm going to lift my right leg up. Try to keep the weight heavy on your left heel. So I'm not going to open my hips. I'm going to square my shoulders. Inhale, and as I exhale, I go straight for a plank with bending my knee, bringing my knee to my chest, and tucking belly to spine. Just going to go from an inhale, so a one-legged dog, to an exhale, plank, knee to chest. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make yourself small, small, small. You can put your foot down. Let's go to a nice downward facing dog. Just for a breath or two. You can move around if you need to. We'll go straight for the other side. So I'm going to lift my leg. I'm going to apply pressure on my right heel. Inhale. Square shoulders. Exhale. Move forward. Knee to chest. Inhale back. One-legged dog. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Let's do two more. Forward. Last one. And belly to spine. Let's go to our nice plank position. And we're gonna walk our feet to a forward fold. So first, downward facing dog. Easy to start from that position. And you tiptoe your feet to your hands. For this forward fold, we're gonna keep the feet open. Okay, hip distance apart, and we're going to keep the leg really bent. Okay, it's not about stretching the hamstring today, it's about compression. So I'm going to bring my fingers underneath my heels, my elbows towards the back of the room, and my shoulders away from here. I'm just going to let my head dangle really heavy. The idea is to have your belly compressed against your thigh. So you can bend your leg as much as you can. You apply a little mini pressure with your hands underneath your heels. Very mini. And I'm going to take 3 nice breaths here. 3 to 4. Just really going to push my belly out and in. Play with my belly. Next exhale, you can let go of your fingers. Put the weight of your body on your heels. Engage your belly as you rise up. Slowly, heavy arm, one vertebra at a time. The head is going to be the last thing that's going to come up. Good. So let's play with chair twist. Chair twists, again, twist, are really good for detox. It kind of rings your organs, right? It really helps with digestion. So feet together, try to really open your toes to ground yourself to the floor. Just going to sit on an imaginary chair, hands to center. Once I'm down, and think about my hips rolled and tucked under, belly engage. I can go down, 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 down. Going to take a big inhale, and on the exhale, I'm just going to twist to the left. So I'm bringing my left elbow on my right knee, past my right knee. So I try to keep a long spine, and I try to keep my hips aligned. So the tendency is we want to twist the hips too. Okay? So let's try to stay straight, long spine. Again, those twists are great to do belly breath, big belly breath. You can look wherever you want. You can look up if it feels good for you. Little pressure, elbow to knee. No need to force it. I said a little. On the next exhale, we're going to come back to center. Let go of your arm. Let's roll back up one vertebra at a time. Just to do the other side. I like to roll my shoulders back in between. So let's sit down on the chair, arm to center. Engage your belly, hips. Think about your tailbone going down. And then we can twist to the left. Exhale, lift. Try to keep a long spine. Like pull on the top, the crown of your head. The weight is on your heels. I get big belly breath here. Next exhale, I'm going to come back to center. I'm going to fold down. One breath in a little ball. I'm going to compress myself in a little ball. And I'm going to go straight down to the floor for another nice twist. So for the next twist, we'll do it sitting down. Just going to cross the right leg over the left knee. On an inhale, I'm going to lift my left arm up, and I'm just going to twist. I'm going to bring my elbow, again, past my knee. Okay? So this arm can stay bent. You can elongate the arm. You can explore, just play with whatever feels good. The idea is not to let your spine round, but mainly it's not as far as you go is the best. It's as long as you can. So I'm going to try to be as tall as I can, especially on the inhale. I'm going to use the exhale to twist. I keep my shin parallel to the floor and my shoulders down. Again, big belly breath. Next exhale, I'm going to let go and go straight to the other side. I'm going to switch leg, left over right. Both sides are not equal. It's totally fine. So I'm going to inhale, right arm up. I'm going to twist, elbow past. I'm going to try to keep bent this time, my arm bent. Just to feel the difference. So shoulders down, spine straight and long, On the inhale, we can elongate towards the ceiling. On the exhale, we use it to twist. No forcing. It's mainly about digestion today, so belly breathing. Shoulders down, chin level to the floor, and on the next exhale, we can just let it go. Wow, nice. I'm going to come sideways. We're going to play with boat. Boat is great because it's not just for abs, but it really fires up your metabolism. Okay? And again, helps digestion. So for both, we're going to go lean back. We're not going to arch back, but we're not going to round back. So we keep a straight spine to find our balance on the sit bone. Arms just parallel to the ground. We're going to play one leg at a time to start. So first you exhale and you bring one leg up. And then you bring it back down on the inhale. And we just alternate. Just play one leg at a time for now. Let's do two more. Okay? Then we'll start trying to play with both legs. Hey, so let's try to find our balance. Fire up those abs, the score, our core. So both legs, I choose to have it bent. You can definitely go straight. Okay, but try to find your long spine again. Okay, shoulders down. You can bring your knees together or not. I don't know why I like it together. You're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. I know the legs sometimes are shaking. Make sure you don't feel it in your lower back. If that's the case, go back to one leg at a time. Let's do one more breath. And come back. Good job, everyone. So let's go on the mat, flat back on the mat. We're just going to roll the body, one vertebra at a time until we lay down on your back. We'll do one last twist. So like the beginning of the class, we bring the knees to the chest with an exhale. So roll the hips, knee to chest. So see, I'm making myself small. I need a little hug for now. I'm going to bring my arms to the side. You can decide straight or bent like a cactus shape. Whatever is good for you. And we're going to inhale to one side. Exhale back to center. Inhale side, switch side, and center. Let's do just a couple like those. Inhale side. Exhale, belly to spine, flat back against the ground. So one more per side. And we're going to let everything go to the right. So knees to the ground. You can definitely just stay here for a few breaths. You can assist, bring your right hand on top of your knee. Again, no forcing, right? Slightly, just the weight of your hand is more than enough. You don't need to press on it. Let's just take a couple of breaths here. Try to relax your face. Just enjoy the moment. next exhale, we can come back to the center. Knee to chest, just to switch side. Let everything go to the left. Cactus arm or straight. Both arm or one on your knee. Play with what feels good for you. It's your class, it's your body. Next exhale, I'm going to bring my knee back to me. I'm going to give myself a big hug. Last one. I'm going to let everything go. Do Savasana. Don't skip that position. I know sometimes I want to skip it, but it's so good. It's the best one. So just take a minute for yourself, right? It's a nice time to have a moment of gratitude. Make yourself heavy. Come back to a natural breath. Relax your face, your shoulders, your belly, your hips, your legs, feet and ankles. You can definitely stay here as long as you wish. Roll to my side. Gently and come back to a sit. Oh. I hope you had a nice class. I hope it helps with bloating, especially after the holidays, which is my case. So I wish you a beautiful day and thank you so much for doing this class with me. Ciao.